This is Rachel with the team at Clarity Co. here to bring you some tech clarity. We'll be diving into our Monday 101 session, talking about board navigation, specifically the updates and chats feature, and giving you some general tips. Let's dive in. Jumping into our Monday board, let's talk about the different color differentiators on our Monday board. As you can see here, listed by this blue dot here, as well as these other blue dots, this indicates that a post was posted within the last 7 days of our Monday board. As you can see here, this update is grayed out, meaning this was posted within the last 8+ days. If you see a grayed out post, this is either a great opportunity to double check and say, hey, was this updated appropriately and handled and resolved, or is this something that needs my attention related to this task? Next up, we have our notification center and the updates feed. Up here at the top, indicated by this bell icon, you can see that this is the notification center. This is all notifications that are directly tied to you when a task is assigned, when you're tagged in something, anything related to that. In the update feed, you can see here, this is specific to updates. So any updates you were tagged in, anything you've bookmarked, all across your account, all of those updates, and anything you've subscribed to and scheduled a recurring update like, hey, let's check in on this and make sure everything's good to go. In your updates feed, you will see your updates here, and you'll see a check mark up here at the top that says mark all as read, or there's little check marks down lower that you can check off each update when you've appropriately dealt with those items. Additionally, within the updates feed, you can filter which boards are being pulled into your updates feed, and I can go ahead and hide different boards or show them depending on my preference. And that is a feature that will help you in getting more or less updates depending on what your need is related to the updates feed. Now, let's say, for example, you are a person that needs all updates related to this specific board that's displayed on the screen. You don't need all updates across your feed, anything that you're tagged in, just something that's specific to a high-level project overview. If I want to see that, I go ahead and click the 3 dots, go down to the activity log, and here you can see all activity related to this board. That can be all updates, any items that were added. You can also see who last viewed the board and what time frame they viewed the board, as well as all updates that are related to this board. And this is not specific to just one single task item. This is all items, all tasks that are added to this specific board here that are displayed in the activity feed. Another great call out within the options menu over here is the notification center. Now this is the notification center for all users on this board specifically, as well as yourself as an individual user. Up here at the top, you can mute your notifications for yourself or select which notifications you'd like to specifically receive. Down here at the bottom, you can see that I can mute all notifications for board members, which is a great tool. One quick pro tip that we like to make you aware of is this is a great place to use this section to mute all notifications for this board. At Clarity Co, we like to use this when we're building a board, testing automations, building dummy tasks, whatever it might be. The reason we turn this on is because we want users to receive notifications that are for live and active tasks that they need to take action on versus the dummy tasks that we use while we're testing. To direct chat a user in Monday.com, there are 2 options available to users to do this. The first is going into the text box that we need to post the update and using the Shift-2 key, which will create that @ symbol, and then we can direct chat which team member we need to communicate with. Another option is going ahead and selecting this @mention option, which will allow that @ symbol to also populate, and that allows us to direct chat a user. This is similar to X or Twitter, whichever generation you might be familiar with, and that allows us to direct chat those users within the system of Monday.com. One quick pro tip to call out with the @ symbol is you can direct chat entire teams within Monday.com as long as they are set up. If you need to set up a team, go ahead and reach out to your system administrator. They'll be able to set you up with a team that you can then direct chat that entire team instead of having direct chat each individual user one at a time. So for example, I can direct chat everybody on this board, everybody at Clarity Co as far as my team, or everyone that is specifically tied to this item. And that is an efficiency that is available to us instead of having to tag each individual user that we need to communicate with. Now, we've all been on those email trails where we've had people reply all and it disrupts our workflow, or we've had email trails where somebody forwards us a reply all thread and says FYI, and we have some digging to do as far as reading and catching up on the updates. Regardless of what side of the fence that you fall on, Monday.com has the ability of either option of hitting subscribe to an entire update feed or snoozing a feed so that way we don't have our workflow disrupted. Let's start with the subscribe option. Jumping into an update, regardless of where it might be in Monday.com, you can go ahead and select this blue plus mark up here on the updates feed. Once you click that, you can select and type in your name, and then that will allow you to be subscribed to any updates that are tied to this specific task. If we are on an update feed that we no longer want to receive notifications from, go ahead and open that task item. Select the update post that you no longer want to receive notifications from. Go ahead and select the three dots and hit stop notifications from this update. This will silence all notifications for this update, even if you are directly tagged or if you are directly tagged as the person in the people column over here. If there's a message in your update feed that you need to pin to the top of your message feed, go ahead and open up that update feed like I did here, select the three dots, and then go ahead and pin that message to the top. You are able to pin multiple messages to the top of your update feed. However, the encouragement is to not pin every single message to the top of your update feed, because if everything is pinned, then nothing is pinned. We want to make sure we use this strategically in our Monday.com resource tool. Now, let's say there is a message that I need to update or edit based on what I've posted within a previous time frame. If I need to do that, go ahead and select the three dots here, click Edit Update, and you can edit this message accordingly based on whatever you need to change to. I can add a smiley face, I can delete the message, whatever it might be. One quick call out is if you need to edit an update, you cannot edit anything that you are not the author of or anything that is a label peelback update. So if I'm not the author, I can't edit it. So let's say, for example, I'm not the author of this update, I wouldn't be able to edit or make any changes. This update, for example, has this note that says note on status stuck. This means a label peelback comment was posted within Monday.com. If I select the three dots, you can see the edit update option is grayed out, meaning I can't edit anything related to this update feed commentary here. One final pro tip our team wants to share with you is the importance of copying the item, sub-item, or board level link in communication with team members. Doing so will reduce the amount of digging that they have to do and also reduce the amount of back and forth that you guys have in conversation, creating efficiency across the board. To copy an item link, there are a couple ways to do it, and this is the same for items or sub-items. Go ahead and select the three dots, copy that item link, go to the update section that you're looking to paste that within and paste it here. Another way to copy an item link is opening that item link update section and then selecting the three dots up here and copying that item link. Both work, it just depends on what's more efficient and where you're at within the system of Monday.com. To copy a board link, there are a couple ways to do that. One, you can go up to the web browser, hit Control-C, copy that link, or you can go up to the board level here and copy that item link here. Both work, both are efficient, just depends on what works with your workflow as far as you personally. Once I go and have that copied, I can go ahead, paste that within my update section, and then the board link is listed there for my team member to use. If I want to make this a hyperlink, I can go ahead and type this text, highlight that text, and then click the chain link here for the hyperlink, insert that hyperlink, paste my link there, and then instead of having a Monday.com link listed, I can have it be this text, which a team member can click, and then it directs them to their Monday.com board or the Monday.com item that they're looking for. Regardless of how you get there, the importance is creating efficiency and clarity in communication with our team members. That's all that we have for our team here from Clarity Co. We want to say thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you need additional support, tips, tricks, ideas on how to maximize your Monday.com, or some creative minds working on some bigger builds, be sure to reach out to our team and we're happy to help. Until next time.